A cord! Oop! The cord just cut them off. I don't really blame the cord. Oh, okay, truck, please. Truck. Oh! What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're in GVRP. The specific server is BGVRP. We're currently at spawn waiting to leave. The staff said, I think the host said that they're going to ping everybody, so whenever you get pinged, we can go. So, let's go ahead and get into what we're driving. So, driving this Model X Plaid, and this is BGVRP, and I have banned vehicle exempt and slot vehicle exempt, and yes, amazing. So glad I have it. Let me go ahead and put my Discord and do not disturb. And yeah, this is the video for today. Got a couple things to speak about in this video. Wait a minute, they just pinged everybody. Uh-oh. Let me try to go peacefully. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna put on my left turn signal, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, X3. After this Porsche, I'm going. Oh my gosh, AB. Oh. I haven't driven this Model X in a while. I almost sold it because every server that I usually play in, it's banned. I'm like, you know what? You guys might know from my video talking about how I have $12 million. I think I has mentioned that, like, if I don't drive a car, if I know I cannot drive it, I'll like sell it, just to have the money, because like when am I gonna be able to drive it? But I can drive it in the server, so that's what we're doing today. The FRP speed is 71 and up, so you can cruise at 70, but I usually just cruise about 10 miles per hour below the FRP speed most of the time, depending on what it is. If the FRP speed is 100, I'm not cruising at 90, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, so the server, the traffic looks good. I love this Model X. Like, it feels so smooth. It feels so smooth driving it. I don't know, something about it. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't want to get pulled over. That's what I don't want to do. So we're just gonna try to refrain from getting pulled over. So we're just gonna keep the speed at about 60. See, I feel like if you're going 5 over, you should not be pulled over in real life and in game. A lot of cops pull you over. Wait a minute. I see something going on. Okay, look. So if you're gonna back up, can you please wait for me to go past, please? Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move myself to the left lane. Is that okay? Okay. Yep. This Model S in front of me is so nice. Oh, I just got hit. X. You know what? I'm gonna mind my business. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh. Yeah. I've seen cops pull people over. I don't think it's happened to me, but I've seen cops. Look at all these Teslas in this Neo. It's a bunch of electric cars. I've seen cops pull people over for going 1 over on Greenville, and like, come on now, like, come on. Okay, like 1 over, like, okay. Anyways, I think maybe more than 5 over, you can pull somebody over. And plus, when you're going down a hill, you like literally you can accidentally start going 1 over. This Model X is so fast. Okay, Tundra. Oh. Oh man. Oh man, Model S, what's going on? So, oop. Did they get hit? I don't know what just happened. I was looking at my recorder. Oh my gosh, why are people, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh my goodness, somebody slipped over. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? What's the problem? Oh my goodness, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I hit somebody, but you know what? Nobody's pulled over. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. People keep crashing. I can't even get down the road. I just need to go past y'all. Excuse me. Oh. Can I get over? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Constantly trying to get over. Are you trying to get over? You can get over. Oh. Don't crash now. So I want to talk a little bit about my last video, which kind of spoke about the situation in GVRPJ. I do want to dive into that a little bit more as to the outcome of that, because my last video kind of probably left y'all like hanging on what happened with that. Hold on. So this Model X is so quick. Yeah, this driver. See, BGVRP. Let's step back to BGVRP drivers. It's not even a step back. Let's talk about. Wait, my fault. I'm like, why am I? Okay. You know what? Okay. So BGVRP drivers are most of the time really good for me. And my experiences are usually very good. At the moment, I don't have no comment. I think the main issue that we're having right now that we need to work on is our distance. I think people are driving too close to each other, and the desync is causing pileups. That's something to keep in mind. So let's just talk a little bit about that GVRPJ situation. So in my last video, I was speaking about that rule and stuff like that. Basically, the reason that I got reported and got an infraction is because, let me just show you guys when we get to this next light. You see this right lane that I'm in? They want you to get into the left lane before you go past the light. The rule doesn't say you have to be in the left lane. So they want you to do this. And GVRPJ, if I would have got over right now and then moved over here, you get an infraction. Unappealable infraction. Just for that. Even if you don't cause a crash. Even if you look, Raptor, look, see, this is the stuff I talk about. You know what? Why? Which one was the Ford? You know, let's take a pause to my story real quick. We gotta see what I don't know. I don't really know what to say right here. You know what? Did you get permission to respawn? You know what? I think it's time for me to drive off. I said X. I gotta go. I don't got time. I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway. So yeah, you'll get an unappealable infraction for that. So let me break down the rule to y'all really quick. The rule shows a picture of a bunch of arrows, and the arrows don't really explain much. They have no like key of what each color of the arrow means. There's green, orange, and red. Don't you think if the arrow is red, it means like you shouldn't do that? But the red is what you're supposed to do. So that's why I'm like, this has no type of explanation of what these arrows mean. And the rule also says you need to try to get over before you go past the light. I did try to get over and couldn't. So if you're saying try to. And I did, and I couldn't. So I had this huge space after the light, so I got over afterwards. It doesn't say you have to get over. That's what it should say, is you have to get over before the light. It didn't say that. So I had assumed, okay, if there's space and I'm not going to cut anyone off and I'm not causing any crashes after light, let me go ahead and get over. And that's what I did. So that's when that person reported me, and I'm sitting here like, I don't know why they're reporting me when I tried to get over and couldn't, and I didn't cut anyone off when I did eventually get over. And I didn't cross the solid line. You see the solid line right here? I didn't cross a solid line. Okay. So this Model X is so quick. OMG. So that truck, that scared me. I'm like, you know, what are they reporting me for? And it didn't, like, me personally, I would not have reported me because doesn't, you know, I would just, you know, there's something called having, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, yes, it's, oop. Okay, you know, guess what? That Raptor is a hot mess. And you know what? We're going to leave it alone. We're going to ignore. Okay? We're going to ignore. So there's something called consideration. If you understand that someone could get confused by that rule, because it doesn't tell you that you cannot get over, it says try to get over, which I did. If I understand that someone could get confused by that rule, I'm not going to report them and try to get them in trouble. Maybe I could inform them or inform a staff to inform them. They reported me, okay, let's move to the next thing after they report me. Later that day, I got an infraction, and that's when I went ahead and DM'd the person that infracted me and was like, I don't understand why I was infracted. I did try to get over and I couldn't, and they just continued. They told me, the staff that infracted me said that I got infracted for crossing the solid line. I didn't cross the solid line. Then they said I got infracted for going across the lanes. I'm like, it doesn't say you cannot do that. And then they said you're not supposed to get over after the light. So they started saying all these different things. So the main reason that they infracted me, which they said crossing a solid line. Oh, Explorer! Wait a minute. Why are these? Hold on. Hold on, Explorer. Oh, hold on, Explorer. Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Ooh, let me just put my seatbelt on and drive off. You know what? Turn on my meditation music and drive off. I want nothing to do with that. They didn't stop. I'm not stopping. Oh! Look, this raptor is about to irritate me. I'm trying to tell a story, and I'm having a hard time doing that. I don't understand. Now they talking about some OMG. You didn't see me? You can't drive. Just so you know, I just want you to know that, okay? So now I'm about to drive off. It's not up for the debate. I'm driving off. It's not a debate. Let's go. So, anyways, so it seems like the reason that I was infracted was for crossing a solid line, and that's not even what I did. But then they tried to switch it up to saying that I can't change lanes after I DM them. I'm like, okay, whatever. I DM a whole nother staff about it. And I'm like, do you think I would be infracted for this? They're gonna say yes. And I'm like, but the infraction is unappealable. Like, when it's unappealable, I cannot get rid of it. If it was an appealable infraction, I could like go and tell them, oh, I was confused about a rule. I do understand it now that I cannot get over now that someone told me that, and the rule doesn't say that, lol. Now I understand. So can my infraction be appealed? But I can't even appeal it. So that's when I was like talking to an admin. I'm like, like I can't even make this appealable. Like this, like that's confusing. It's not even that serious. I ain't hit nobody. I didn't cut nobody off. It's not that serious to make it unappealable, so I'm stuck with 8 infraction. Remember, when you get 3 infractions, you're banned, okay? Like, I don't want that, you know what I mean? I don't want an infraction if I know that it wasn't that serious when there's these horrible drivers all over the place in that server, you know? Continuing on, the person that I was speaking to in DMs and other staff was like, make a staff report to try to make it appealable, because that's really the only way. So I opened up a staff report and was like explaining my side of the story, that the rule doesn't say that you can't do this. It just says try to get over, which I did do, and I showed them evidence of me trying to get over. Explained everything and was like, so I get that I got an infraction for this, yep, but the picture doesn't really explain much, so can this be appealable? No, your infraction will not be removed, and it will not be appealable, because it is your job to know the rules. Oop. Oop. So is it not the server's job to make the rules clear? Like, you're telling me, how the staff gonna tell me that I cannot get over, but the rule doesn't say that? So they just infract you, and then after you're infracted, they tell you, like, make it make sense. At the end of the day, so oh yeah, that's not the end. So I'm like, I go back and forth with the staff a little bit, and they're not changing nothing. So they just gonna make sure I keep the infraction. That's the thing I was trying to say, is consideration. Like, you could have consideration for somebody, like, that did not understand a rule. Like, I mean, it's not that I didn't understand. I did understand it until you told me that I could not do that. Now I'm like, what? Because it doesn't say that. Another person flipped over. Oh. I got places to be. Oop. They okay? Okay. So after I realized that they weren't being considerate, because I explained to them that that rule is, you know, complicated, and now that you explained it, I understand, and you're still going to be inconsiderate and still not make it appealable when it wasn't that serious at all. So I just realized what type of people I was around. I was like, okay, so I'm in a server that has staff that's not considerate at all for people that did not understand a rule, when there are FRPers driving around doing, look, truck, don't honk at me, please, when the light just turned green. Please don't do that. That's clear. What you doing? Oop. What in the world? Okay, look. Okay, truck. Let me get my spot at this light. Oh my goodness. What? Like, what are you doing? Like, just tearing me out the frame. Exchange, please. They probably not even gonna say nothing. They might be a FRPer. Do you have anything that you want to say? No, they probably gonna try to go around me. Let me hurry up and get in this car. They're gonna try to go around me. This I3 might try to cut me off. Yup, I can already tell. I3, please don't do it. Please, thank you. Anyways, it's taking me a long time to tell the story. We're gonna pause the story for a second until I'm peaceful. I think I'm peaceful. Alright, so I'm like, you know, I'm just realizing, like, these people literally are not considered at all for a person that has no history of does not have an infraction, like no history of, you know, a mess. And this truck cut me off, y'all. That's the breaking point. Did they brake check me, y'all? Okay. Oh my goodness, they just crashed, right? You know, some people just cannot drive. I'm about to go around this. Goodness. Let me take a second to park here and charge this car and finish telling y'all. So at that point, I realized they're like not being considerate for a rule that I explained that you didn't like. The rule doesn't say this, and I'm explaining that, and the staff literally said, "Yeah, I know the rule doesn't say that, but you can do that." And still give me an unappealable infraction after you gonna tell me the rule don't say it, but you're telling me I can't do it when the rule don't say I can't do it. Like, make it make sense. So then they go along, like I said, saying that it's my job to know the rules when you literally just told me that the rule doesn't say it. Like, make it make sense again. Like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, you know what? Like, they're not considerate. They're not nice. They think everybody is their enemy. I'm not your enemy. I'm here to just tell you that the unappealable infraction is way too much. It's definitely too much. Everybody agrees with that. That's too much for just being in the wrong lane. Unappealable, like, that's too much. I know exactly how servers work. I know what's too much punishment, and that's too much punishment. And if you can't accept that because you're a staff, look, y'all are gonna slowly hit me. I don't want to be hit. I don't want to get hit. Like, I don't want to get hit. I'm getting over. I just saw a cop. Okay, the cop needs to be worried about that truck. Like, what are you doing? A cord! Oop! The cord just cut them off. I don't really blame the cord. Okay, truck, please. Truck. Oh! Look, truck, look. Look. We're gonna pull over together. I'm gonna help you pull over. This truck. Cop, if you don't get that pickup truck. I can't type. Cop, I know you telling me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You didn't see that? You didn't see that? Is that what you're telling me? Oh my goodness. I don't know what your name is. Let me, you know what? Okay, his name is Hammer Shark. We gotta stop the video for a second. I just sent him the video. Okay. That took so long for me to find his username. Okay. You see that? Yep. Okay, yep. Have a good one. Okay. I don't even know where I was with this story. 1 second. Okay, anybody come in? Yes, but we going. Okay, so what was my location of my story? Let me think. We're gonna go ahead back and look at my video itself and see what I was saying before this crash. Much punishment. And if you can't accept that. Okay, yeah, I was basically saying, you know, since they were a staff, they could not accept that, you know, it was, you know, what's going on with the punishment was wrong. You know, it's because you're a staff, and you know, sometimes staffs can, you know, get ahead of themselves, and that's exactly what was happening with that. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? If they about to set me up and give me these infractions because they must, I don't know why, whatever, I'm not gonna be in the server. You can forget that. So that I have left the Discord server. I'm no longer in GVRPJ, and won't be coming back because no. I mean, it might, you know, it might be just one infraction. I understand that, but I just don't want to play and make videos in a place or, you know, a space that's going to be being unfair, you know, not making me feel welcome at all. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be playing in a server with that. Amir has left GVRPJ. Drilled is not in GVRPJ anymore. It's a done deal. So I'm just not going to be, you know, playing in that server for videos if we're going to treat me like that. Because that's just not, I'm not going to tolerate that at all. Sorry. Sorry. We got a bunch of other servers that treat me better, so that's where we're going to be. Anyways, let's get back to the video. That sounds like some type of interview. Here's multiple horns. Or maybe that's one. I've been driving this Model X this whole time. I don't know how long this video been. This light is green for this Continental. Okay, they're going. They just made that wide turn. To make the left turn? No comment. We have switched to the Aviator. Yeah. This server is not even, I don't think it's close to full. I mean, it's like there's like a large space here and the traffic is immaculate. Escalade, you know, did I hit you on your screen? They just caught me off guard with the slamming on the brakes. Okay, Explorer, please. Oh, I don't know the speed limit back here, but something's telling me it's 15 miles per hour. Escalade, I'm gonna just go ahead and exchange with you real quick because I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Okay. This traffic is so nice. Like, I just want to keep driving. Can I make this light? Nope. Spawn will be. They must be doing re-invites. Wait a minute. Why the limo pushing it? OMG, what in the world? The limo has lost their mind. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Did you just see how fast they, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Something's not right. I forgot they had a Q60 on this game. This limo, they were driving peaceful earlier, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but something has changed. Look! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! OMG! Yo, they just went past. They just went like 200 miles per hour past me. I knew something wasn't right. I knew something wasn't, like, they gone. That's a limo. They're gone. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Wow. I think it's time for me to wrap up this video. That's a good way to finish the video. We get to see something new. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was definitely a chaotic video at times and definitely interesting. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.